are going to read the book If I Built a House by Chris Van Dusen. If I Built a House. Jack in his backyard said to his mother, "This house is okay, but it's like any other. It's boxy and boring and basically bland. It's nothing at all like the house I have planned. My house will be different. It can't be the norm. I'll think about traffic flow, function, and form. Oh, it may include shapes like a tower or a dome, but I'll focus on what makes building a home. It's the rooms on the inside that make it unique. So step through the door and let's take a peek." We'll start with the basics right off the bat. Check out my all-in-one kitchen-o-mat. You don't have to cook and you don't have to clean. It's done by the space-age robotic machine. It makes all the meals and food is delish. Then it washes and puts away every last dish. I think Miss Brown needs this at her house. The living room's next. It's fun. Come on in. The chairs and the table and the sofa all spin, and trampolines lead to a giant ball pit. It's a pretty neat room, you'll have to admit. Now look in the bathroom. No shower, no tub. Instead, take a ride on my scrub-a-dub-dub. Just step on the belt and it washes you clean, even the places you've never seen. That seems pretty cool. And here is my bedroom, way up in the sky, on top of a tower 200 feet high, with glass all around. Just check out the view. A bed and a tower, now that's something new. The rooms we walked through just moments before are the kinds that you'll find in any decor. But if I built a house, I'd add a few more. So hop on the slide, it's time to explore. You know how I constantly like to create? Well, this is my art room. Isn't it great? You draw on the wall, don't worry, it's cool. Hung way up high on a big giant spool is a huge roll of paper that hangs to the floor. Just draw till you're done, then pull down some more. I know a few friends that might like to have that in their house. Next comes my flying room. See how it's tall? It's empty except for a switch on the wall. Just turn off the switch and you'll float off the ground. Then flap like a bird and you'll fly all around. Isn't it nice to be up in the air? A room without gravity? That's pretty rare. This is my racetrack room. Step right inside. It's less like a room and more like a ride. It features a racetrack that loops all around with super fast go-karts that don't make a sound. You fly and you flop and you zip and you zoom. You have to admit, it's a wonderful room. Isn't that pretty cool? A room filled with water? Now that's something new. But if I built a house, that's just what I do. This is my fish tank room. Ain't it a sight? Don't worry, they're friendly. These critters will not bite. Just strap on an air mask and swim with the fish. Now this is a room every kid wishes. Of course, I've been saving the best room for last, and literally speaking, this room is a blast. So welcome, sit down. I'll seal up the hatches. This plexiglass room completely detaches. You fly it around. Why it ever has jets. For me, this room is as good as it gets. Look at that room. It's pretty awesome. My house will be nifty. My house will be neat. My house will stand out as best on the streets. Dar, dar, darnly bold yet exquisitely fine. A must-see example of modern design. My house will be hailed as refreshingly new. If I built a house, that's just what I would do. All right. So friends, what I want you to do is think of how you would want to build your house. Mrs. Brown built a house right here. Mine's kind of simple, but think about the story and be creative, and you can do all sorts of things with your house. Let us see what your house would look like if you could build it any way you want. Have fun!